we're live.
Hey!
Hey, we did
How about
it.
that new intro?
I like it. It was
everybody.
very sexy.
Yeah,
I like
nice
it a
work,
lot.
Steph. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah,
I kind of
nice
like the
work,
new
Steph.
music.
Great job.
And I like the visuals.
Are we?
It's kinda-
Are we on?
You're
back?
on. You're live.
Yeah.
You're live.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
back.
Listen,
It's been a wait.
I have a tight schedule I need to keep. We have a lot to cover.
I just want to tell everybody I got a new shirt for the first show.
Black.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh, that's nice. We noticed. Nice.
number 437.
Yeah. PJ's Closet. Black shirt and black
Denim
pants.
jeans.
Black
That's
like
it.
ninja pants.
Yeah, like I
Love
got
it.
like fatty pants. I call them
Yeah,
like fat pants.
they look like
I look like Aladdin, an old Aladdin.
like if MC Hammer wore black pants instead of gold shiny ones. Can't touch this. Hey everybody, welcome to Trailer Talk. This is a show where the four of us we basically watch, react, and discuss trailers.
I don't know why.
Well, I mean, sometimes we brag about our
We
Emmys
just
and
do
awesome
it.
awards, but most of the time we're just shooting the
Brag
shit.
about our what?
True.
You know,
Our Emmy?
Yeah.
Don't say that we won an Emmy.
I
mean,
don't.
like you're
I didn't.
telling everybody we won an Emmy. It's like we're trying to remind people we've won Emmys.
Well, I just wanted in case anybody
So
forgot,
don't-
like
you
You
don't have
drink
to
at
tell
games.
people-
Take a shot every
Here's the
time they say
thing.
Emmy.
Don't have to
Yes.
tell people we won an
my
Emmy.
thought was, I was like,
When did we win an Emmy?
when
Was it
people,
last year?
when people,
Yeah,
it's
no,
been a
you're-
while, like 2 years, a year and a
Okay,
half.
so we're not going to talk about our Emmy.
No,
No.
never. But we will talk about a lot of fucking trailers.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Boom.
Winnebago.
Just got
Bagos.
demonetized.
That's a
There we
great
go.
little
F-bomb.
segue. Good job.
Right out of the
But I
gate.
do want to introduce everybody in case, because it's been a hot minute. Guys, we've been off since like early December.
We have.
We took a good long break. We've been really busy.
Yeah.
And it's not that we didn't want to come on sooner. There's been a lot of really cool trailers, but yeah, we kind of needed to take the time and think about some stuff. But like to my right here, I don't know what it looks like on your screen. It could be left, but this guy's PJ Haarsma. He's the EP, my partner over
I'm
here
Dad.
at Red Bear.
Daddy.
Below me, what I see below me anyway. Actually, it's over to on the left. Stephanie.
No,
right
on
there.
the side.
Brady
Go that way.
stuff.
There you go. Nice. Ah.
Yes, left. Stephanie Judge.
Hello. Hello.
Our senior editor extraordinaire. If
Family.
yeah, basically family at this point. And then down there, Pagan.
I don't know who she is. She's new.
Hello.
We call it.
I rocked in.
Yeah.
Are you that famous girl from that show Cracked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I sell crack. Different thing.
Mm.
Oh.
No, no.
Oh.
No,
The
no,
weed
no,
place
no, no,
next to
internet.
us
No,
is
no, no.
closed. Did you know that? It's gone. The weed place is gone.
Cancelled.
1-800-Pagans crack. That's what you dial to get the. It's an automated system now.
I saw that on a wall once in Ireland.
I wrote that.
Oh, on the break, Pagan, we watched Dairy Girls non-stop.
Did you? It's great, isn't it?
It's so good. All the girls now are talking with an Irish accent, and they're like, "We're going to go visit Pagan and talk like Irish." I go, "She's not going to let you.
It's
You're gonna
Northern
have to
Irish,
stop that.
but yes,
She's not gonna
You're
let
going to
you.
have
He's
to
still
stop
Irish.
that." You're gonna have
She'll
to-
let you.
The best line from the show that I saw was they were mad at each other. One of them goes, "Go on, crawl back up your mother's crack." I was like, Jesus.
That's
It's a good show. It's a fantastic show.
Wow.
If anybody hasn't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. In fact, I think it's in
It's really good.
Do you have to watch it with subtitles?
I suggested that.
You actually probably should if you're not used
Once
to
you
the
get through
Northern
the
Irish
first
accent.
season,
Yeah,
you're okay.
Yeah.
yeah, a little
What was I
bit.
watching the other day? I feel like my default viewing experiences with subtitles now, like because I think it's probably because we have a 2-year-old upstairs and we're like, it can't be too loud.
Mhm.
You wake the kiddies.
Mhm.
Your
Yeah.
problem. I'm like, volume
Yeah.
all the
True.
way down.
One.
Kids.
But I feel like a lot of shows, it's like I can't fucking hear what anybody like. I'm watching like The Mandalorian. I was like, I have no idea like what
They're
he's
not
saying.
mixed. They're not.
Yeah,
mixed
it's like it's not
properly.
mixed well. I feel like
Mhm.
everything has to have subtitles on nowadays.
Yeah.
Anyways, why are we
I don't
here
have a
today?
good segue,
Why are we
but
here
I do
today?
want to talk about. Did you guys watch the Oscars last night?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I
don't
did
watch
not.
them anymore.
Same.
There was a lot of crying in the first half.
You know what?
Oh, in a good
My
way
eyes
or
were
bad
watering.
way?
You know, both.
I respect actors how they've created this entire system to give thanks to each other, like they needed more of it.
Hmm.
It's just,
Mm.
I'm done with award shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, you just
after
don't.
I got my Emmy, why do I need to go to another award show, right?
I guess. I
Yeah.
mean, but you don't.
I don't know.
You
I
don't like
just-
the pomp and circumstance of it all. Like
I'm
the,
getting old and cranky, Drew. I just don't care for the narcissistic patted each other on the back kind of vibe.
But if
And I
someone
know
were to
I'm
give
gonna
you
get-
an award, an Emmy, or an Oscar for a movie,
Fuck yeah.
So you're a
Yeah.
hypocrite. You're a hypocrite.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I'm
didn't-
absolutely a hypocrite.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Stephanie, I mean, what were some highlights for you? Did when you saw it?
I mean, it was well,
Dresses
obviously,
were
like
nice.
the dresses were nice. Yeah.
Lots of nice ones.
And
I mean, there's a lot looming over it too with everything that happened last year, and it was like, okay, like
Right.
how much are they going to bring this up? This should probably be like a drinking game of like, oh yeah, the slap was mentioned 100 times. So I was like just waiting for it to like go away from that and just like leave it in the background. But like it was good. I mean, everybody that I expected to win won. There was one that like threw me off, but I was still like excited. But
Yeah.
like, you know, it was the Oscars. It was long, like
Yeah.
really long. But
Yeah.
editing was back in the show, so I was like, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
God, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. There's and they don't
Anyways,
even.
Are we done talking about the Oscars?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, well, and Pagan, did you watch it, or you're not into the?
I didn't watch it. No, I don't know. Years ago, I just fell off it. Like
Yeah.
I used to make a whole like. I feel like since I've kind of like stepped away a little bit from acting, I kind of fell away from like the excitement of the Oscars. So I used to make it a
Yeah.
whole thing where I'd get popcorn and treats and like watch it at 1 a.m. Irish time or whatever it was. And now I don't really see it at all. Now I'll just wait because people will just put up on Twitter. Spoil
Yeah.
it for me anyway. So I'm like, nah, I don't have to watch it.
Well,
I'll
what
just-
did you think of the best picture? That's always the big one. What did you?
Well,
Did you?
yeah, I mean, everything, everywhere, all at once, just dominated, guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, was that like? I mean, has everyone here seen that movie?
Yeah.
I have.
Yes,
Yeah,
I loved
mean,
it.
did you guys think it deserved to win?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, on the fin. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, it crushed it. It won more awards than like, I mean, any other movie for like the top tier categories. I mean, Michelle Yeoh,
She
Best
should have
Actress.
won Best Actor.
Yeah, 100%. She
100%.
deserves it.
Yeah.
Like the best directors, the Daniels, Jamie Lee Curtis won.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
I mean,
Which a lot of people thought she shouldn't have. Angela Bassett should
yeah,
have.
there's a
but
lot of. I mean,
I'm like, come on.
here's the deal.
whatever.
Like she does deserve to win an Academy Award
Mhm.
at some point. I just don't
Agree.
know if her performance in Wakanda Forever is that, but her body of work, 100%. But here's the deal: when I watch Wakanda Forever and she does that, like I've given everything. I mean, it's like it's powerful shit.
Mhm.
She definitely should have been nominated. Absolutely.
But those type of movies tend not to get those big slots, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of like
But
snubbery,
Wakanda did
right?
win though
Hmm?
for something. Wakanda did win for something.
Best
Costumes.
costume.
Best costume.
Yeah.
That's what they
Design.
do to those movies.
Yeah,
thought-
and she I can't blanking on her name, but she's she's the first Black woman to have won 2 Oscars.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's good.
So it's
But when you look at what was up there this year, like, you know, All Quiet on the Western Front usually wins those things. Top Gun wasn't going to win. Women Talking, I run to see. I haven't seen it, so I can't make anything. Triangle of Sadness was great, but it's not going to win the Oscar. Fablemans, I didn't watch. Was that good?
I haven't seen it yet, and I
Yeah.
really want to see it.
A movie about making movies.
Well, but that's I mean, I kind of into
Yeah,
that.
you
I don't
know when you got nothing left to write about.
Well, but it's Spielberg, right?
Avatar, Elvis. I didn't think that should have been nominated.
Mm.
And then Tar. So
Really? Elvis fans
Maybe
are going to
it's
come
hard.
after you again.
no, I know. I'm done with. I'm gonna get roasted.
Banshees of Inisherin, of course, were nominated as well. Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell nominated for Oscars, and Barry Keoghan, which is fantastic. And then the lads took home the best short Irish, short film.
Can you put the subtitles on for Pagan, please?
The Irish
the deer.
goodbye. The Irish goodbye won an
Yeah.
Oscar for the best short Academy. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
They won an Oscar and they took that home, which I thought that was really cool. So
Mhm.
I like that. And Martin McDonagh has previously won an Oscar for best short film as well before for
Oh, has
Six
he?
Shooter. Yeah, for Six Shooter.
Oh, I
It's
didn't know that.
excellent. Highly recommend watching that if you
Really
haven't.
kill.
He's
you sound
awesome.
just like the Dairy Girls. They're really kill. Really kill.
They're really cute.
Crawl back up in your mom's crack, will you?
Well, and Guillermo del Toro, another Oscar.
Yeah.
Another
for
Oscar for best
Pinocchio.
animated feature, right?
That
Oh.
guy's basically just like whatever I do will win.
But he is
Mm.
kind of really freaking good.
He's
though.
awesome,
I mean,
dude.
come on.
He's
Like,
great.
Talk
one of my
about-
top faves.
Yeah,
like top
talk
10
about
for me.
yeah, he crushes
Yeah.
it.
All right, keep on schedule. Come on.
I'm trying. I just wanted to talk about one more thing. I mean, like there are obviously Avatar and Top Gun. Like basically, if you talk to anybody in Hollywood, they walk up to Tom Cruise and they walk up to James Cameron, like they go like thank you. You saved Hollywood. Like you saved us. Like
Sure.
like you
Brought
brought
it back.
You brought
Yeah.
people back butts and seats. Like and they both didn't show up to the Oscars.
No.
Like neither of them.
They were
like-
working.
They were like working
They
or
were
like
working.
why
Mhm.
bother?
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm not gonna win.
But they know they're not going to win.
Yeah,
But
I
have
mean,
you been to the movie? Like I was at a movie theater yesterday. I don't know where I was, and I stuck my head in the movie theater, and there was a movie like none of them are advertised. Like they're not even telling you what's in the theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
agree.
Yeah.
Everybody's on
it's so
streaming.
targeted now.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone's all
everything's so
streaming.
targeted. Yeah.
The stream and everything.
And we'll talk about that. There's a trailer we're going to watch a little later that we can discuss whether it should be streaming or should it be in the theaters. But I just find that fascinating that they weren't even asked to present, like these two icons that basically saved Hollywood, and this is a showcase about Hollywood.
How do you know they weren't asked? They were
I don't know.
probably asked
Maybe
and
they
said no.
were.
Maybe
They
they were.
didn't show up.
Maybe they
Yeah.
were. But no
audacity.
Did
presenters.
they tell you that when you won your Emmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have inside track. You didn't get
Yeah,
you don't get the
no.
newsletter.
I did not.
You don't get the
No.
newsletter that tells you.
I hit unsubscribe.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
until you win your next award.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think the Oscars. Listen, it was back to normal. I'm a big fan. I like the. There's
Jimmy
something
Kimmel hosted.
it's something
Yeah.
historical about it. Like it's been going for so long, and I do
Mhm.
like the speeches.
95.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on.
Wow. Is it? You're not the host.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I'm hosting.
Yeah.
You can say move on all you want.
Yeah.
I will tell you when we move on.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
Please don't fight.
Jerk. That's it. You're done. You're dead to me. So I'm gonna set up. So we do have our first trailer today is Little Mermaid, and yeah. All right. I mean, I'm walking into this with. I don't know. I got thoughts. I'll save it. I'll save
I
it.
think
I'll
we
save
have
it.
to approach this trailer from a couple angles.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be judged on its merits by the rest of the world.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah. But it still looks like shit. Anyways, let's go. Throw it
hold-
up.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
okay,
we
well, I'm
got
just
more
gonna-
to do.
I'm just gonna set it up because I
Okay.
mean, for those who don't know, I mean, everyone's probably seen Little Mermaid.
Who doesn't know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like, it's basically okay. Like there's Mermaid. King Trident is the king of the sea. His youngest daughter. She's like kind of like the defiant one. Ariel longs to find out more about the world above land, the people that walk on 2 feet. And she sort of makes a deal, falls for a dashing prince, makes a deal with a witch, gets legs, and antics ensue. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
know. It's like he's got a 2-year-old that he's going to go through the Disney library with, and he's saying,
I'm just
"Okay,
saying,
so listen, there's a girl. She's
spoil
part
the movie
fish."
of a cartoon that's been around for 40 years.
I know we all know that
Sure.
story.
Well, I'm just
Like,
setting it up in case someone hasn't seen it in a long time. They're like, I forgot
Anybody in
about the
chat who
movie.
doesn't know what the hell Mermaid is like, please put your hand up. Anybody in
Oh,
the
yeah.
comments who watched this and said,
Do you know
I
how
never
YouTube
heard
works?
about
How
the
are they going to
mermaid."
raise their fucking hand?
No, I thought we had a thing where people are talking in the corner or
yeah,
something.
no, yeah. Raise your
Yeah,
hand.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
There we
Go.
Wait,
PJ
EJ.
is my spirit
Thanks,
animal.
EJ.
Let's see. Woohoo! Thanks, EJP. Seafood comedic, a seafood comedic romantic bowl of soup.
Oh,
Great to
wow.
see Trailer Talk is back. Thank you, EJ.
Thank
for
you,
the
buddy.
Soup, buddy.
Thanks
That's
for that money,
awesome.
buddy. We really appreciate that because we can't actually buy soup now.
But
But anyways, anybody in this chat, this thing here,
yeah,
did they not know what Mermaid is? Little Mermaid.
look, there's actually a mermaid version that's not the Disney version. That's actually a lot darker. Did you know that?
Yes,
Mhm.
I did.
So maybe this movie's based on that. I just wanted to
Maybe.
reaffirm that this is a Disney remake of the original, and this is where the plot points. Is
That's
that
a
okay?
really, that was a really good.
Now
save.
I'm way off my
That's a
schedule.
really good.
Sorry.
save. That was a
I'm
good
way off
save.
my schedule. If you'd stop interrupting me. It stars
God.
Haley Bailey.
That's really her name, Haley Bailey.
I believe so.
Halle
Halle.
Halle.
I think
Oh, Halle Berry.
Halle
Okay,
Berry.
cool. I know who
So
Halle Berry
I keep
is.
wanting to say Halle Berry, right? That's why I think.
And she's the mermaid.
Yeah.
Halle Bailey is, yeah.
Halle Bailey is.
Halle Bailey, not
Halle
Haley. Who the
Mm.
actress that was in? It's not that actress. The names are close.
Halle
Halle
Berry.
Berry. Halle Berry. There we go.
He
Haley Bailey.
just said that. You're standing right next to you.
He
Is this
did.
fucking thing working?
All right, I'll stop interrupting. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Okay, sorry.
continue
The
with
schedule.
continue to enlighten us, sir.
Yeah, well, I mean, Javier Bardem plays King
Ooh.
Triton. Melissa McCarthy plays
Oh.
Ursula. And,
What? I didn't fucking
there's-
notice.
Yeah, and Lin-Manuel Miranda actually scores some original. It's slated as original music.
I was
So,
excited.
directed by
seen
Rob
this.
Marshall.
I met the lady who sang the original though.
Oh, you did?
With Zoe, with Skylar, and she's really young, and Skylar's total into Little Mermaid, and we're at one of those cons, and she comes up to sign something, and the she's sitting there, and I'm like, no, Sky, you're gonna get charged. And somebody comes up and goes, that'll be $40, please. And Skylar's like, fuck you. And but she gets the lady saw that Skylar wanted something, so she signed a little card and gave it to her.
Nice.
So she was super
That's
sweet. I
cute.
can't remember her name.
Jodie Benson.
Jodie
Yes.
Benson, yeah, that's it.
Yes, Jodie Benson.
God,
She was
Nice
awesome.
one,
amazing.
Steph. Nice one.
Kind of a fan.
Just
Kind of a fan.
a little bit of a
right?
fan. That is.
Holding it
So
in.
good.
Sorry about it.
All right.
All right.
Now I am going to move this thing along. We are going to watch the trailer. Let's pull this thing up. Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, are we all ready?
Yes,
All right.
I am.
3, 2, 1, go.
Always starts with that.
Ooh.
The
It has
PG
to.
something or the other.
Ooh. Action, peril, and something else. Fathoms below.
That looks good.
Oh,
That looks
man.
Oh, wow.
That looks
Look
really
at
good.
that. I love the color.
Yeah.
Ah, this right here.
Wow. That was pretty cool.
That opening was strong.
Yeah. It's a little dark right here.
Yes.
Well, you also got a bright light over your head. But that orange blue is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the lovely, like, the tune.
Her music, yeah. I hope to wake up.
Oh, she looks so beautiful.
Oh, girl.
You broke the rules.
Look at that.
You went to the above.
Oh,
world.
Man
hello.
was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know more
yes.
about them. Ariel, don't!
Do it, girl.
Poor child. I can help you. You
Yes.
can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Look at
that
those
even
tentacles. The purple.
That's what I live for.
She's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at those. Those are so cool.
Whoa. That was
Look at
cool.
that.
Boom. Oh, there's the shot.
Something about you seems different. I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs, you idiot.
Oh, what?
Stuff to say she got laid.
Terrifying.
Aw.
Is that her singing?
Yeah.
Look at that. So cute.
Oh, that's cool. That looks really nice.
That's from the Disney ride.
Yeah, right. Oh, whoa.
Woo.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Oh, so
She looks like she
freaking-
landed on a rock or
Doesn't
something
make
there.
us enemies.
Oh, the trident.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit!
You got to turn off all your motion settings on that when you want to watch that.
Oh, you're-
You got to turn off all motion settings.
All right, guys. That's the. Little
I'm not going to
Mermaid.
go first.
What did you guys think? Live action remake. Disney's The Little Mermaid.
I think Steph and I need a minute. What the fuck?
I have too much writing on this movie. Like, I love the first one, so like watching this, I'm like already in love with it, and there's like I'm like, I need this to be good. I need this to be good. Like, her voice is fantastic, the color, the hair is a little weird underwater for some people, but
Hair's a little weird in general.
I don't care. Like, I'm
I love it.
I'm here for it. Oh my god.
Not knowing the first one as a trailer, it was well done. It made you go, what? How she's on? Wait, what? She got legs? But everybody knows the story. But
Yeah.
as a trailer, because this
I
is
guess
trailer
so.
talk,
Mhm.
it was a good trailer.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Pagan, what do you think?
I love this. I love everything about it. I really enjoy that they have some of those shots that are from like the video. I was gonna say the video game, the animation, like with Ursula's eyes, and they also have it with when Ariel is on the rock and then the wave hits her from behind. I love that. I love that they're nodding to the animation. Did you say it's Melissa McCartney?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her like the voice that she's doing is spot on. That is
She's gonna be
so
good.
exciting. Her character, I love Ursula. I think that she's like kind of, I just love her. I think she's kind of a badass. She's evil and
Yeah.
twisted, but I do
Yeah.
kind of love her. And she's like, really? You're going to do all that for a boy? How stupid. Let me show you
Yeah.
how stupid you are. I love her,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
I think she's great.
Yeah.
I love
at me.
everything about this, and I'm like a big underwater fan. Like I really love like I kind of liked the sea parts of Avatar. Like I enjoy like deep sea exploration and like the vibrancy
Water.
of like of under the water, because like you can see all the coral, and did fucking Sebastian's back in it, and like I didn't know that, and I'm chuffed. I'm on
You
the
ready?
just shut up and take my money,
Makes me
Disney.
want to have
Yes.
sushi for lunch now.
Oh man. Oh,
Are we
Yeah, I'm
gonna,
with you,
when are
I'm
we going
with
to talk
you.
about the elephant in the room?
Oh, hold on. I
What?
mean, I'm with you
Okay.
guys because I mean, like, I'm for one. Like, this was like top tier Disney cartoon for me too. Right?
Yeah, me
like,
too.
it's like kind of one of those like you put this on the pedestal with like
It's a big one.
Lion King and
Mhm.
Aladdin, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's
put
like
it above
those are
Aladdin.
like the three.
It's above
right?
Aladdin. for me.
Yeah, and you know,
Mhm.
some people, you know, obviously your rankings differ, but yeah, I mean, I think for me as a guy, right, and I'm just going to talk about it. As a little boy, Ariel, you had the hots.
The
She's
seashell,
hot.
the seashell
was
top.
very
She's
pretty.
all top, right?
But
and
we're not
I'm
allowed
just-
to. You can't talk like that.
I know.
anymore.
I'm you know, I'm a dirty old man if I talk like
Well, the
that.
dirty old man
Uh,
drew her. That's how it happened.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I mean, I always go back to the thing. Why are we making this? You know, like I just don't know why we need a live action
To make
remake.
money.
Oh no, 100% to make money for Disney.
Right.
But like, why do I need this? Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Like, I still think after watching even the trailer how good it is.
Well, that's
still
because
think
it's one
the
of those.
cartoon-
It's so iconic for you. Like it's hard to touch. Like there's lots of movies where you go, "Oh Jesus, you can't remake that one."
Sure.
Right? Like say there's like what are those movies? Like for Skylar it would be Mean Girls. Like you couldn't touch that movie. Like it's affected movie for
Right.
her.
But someone
Like,
one day will
Someone's gonna
remake
that. But there are
it.
certain movies you're like, "Ooh, can you really
Bridesmaids.
remake that?" Bridesmaid. Yeah. But older
Sure.
movies like classics.
But they continue to do it. I mean, you look at Ghostbusters. You didn't think they could remake Ghostbusters,
And they
but here
shouldn't have.
they did. Yeah, and they shouldn't have. Right. I mean, you know, and I think that's my point. It's like they continue to go down this route.
But it's a
and-
live action. Like I like the live actionness. I love trying.
Okay.
Like I like the Cinderella one.
Mm.
The
Some of them are
Cinderella
okay.
one was well done.
Yeah.
I thought.
Mhm.
I mean,
thought
we could talk about. I mean, Disney's made 19 of these live action remakes. I think
19.
most of them are
I've missed a
misses.
few.
But
Jesus.
a few of them
Mhm.
have made Disney a lot of money. Lion King being the one that I think has brought in over $1 billion.
I still
There's a
haven't
live
seen that.
action Lion King. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's you call
Mhm.
that live? Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
live
it's
Yeah.
like
action.
live
Yeah, yeah.
Live
rendering,
action
like,
animation.
Live rendering,
animation.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about the elephant. Let's talk about Sebastian.
First,
Yeah, because that doesn't freak anybody else out when you
We
saw
changed his
Sebastian.
voice.
No, it's not his.
There's different
He
crab?
looks like a real fucking crab, and it's
But he
freaky.
is a crab.
No, I know, but the cartoon version's cute, and it's like, oh hi, I'm Sebastian, and
It's a live action
like, oh,
version. What
the
is-
Ariel, you know, and now it's like scary crab legs and shit. Like I am freaked out right now. Like he popped on screen, and I literally like was like, oh god, like get it away from me.
You're afraid of crabs.
No, I'm not. I eat crab, but I'm like, it just looks terrifying. I don't know what's going on. Do you guys like this? I mean, and then like, is Flounder a puffer fish now?
I was
What
gonna
is
say, like,
happening?
where's
him to look
Flounder?
like that. I mean, he's a crab. If you looked any other way, you'd be
No,
like,
I know,
oh,
but
Jesus,
I
what
kind of
is
feel like
that?
it's that's why the cartoon. That's why I'm like, do we need it's kind of weird, right? And like, is like the seagull looks different, like in like
Yeah.
like I don't like. I'm like, what is going on? Like, there's like, I get that there's realism, but at the same time, you're a mermaid underwater. I think we can bring it a little closer to the cartoon look. You know what I'm saying? Versus like trying to be hyper real with like the
I don't
crab.
know. I think he would look like retarded, or I can't say that word.
no
I think he would look like
Yeah.
crab-alicious.
I don't think
Fantastic
I don't
crab.
think it would look at all. Like I think that would look odd if they
Really?
live action version animated the.
Yeah, it would
it's
look
like
weird.
Sebastian.
It's-
It'd be
Because
Pinocchio.
look at how he's shaped and everything. Like it works for the animation, but when you actually think about how that would look realistically, you're like, that's kind of
Yeah, but they're
freaky.
Or
they
it's
give
like
the
when those
fish. They're
parent- when
giving
they-
the fish like emotive like faces. You know, like
Have
you
you
see their
seen-
eyes. Like I just
You
so
can
like at what
see
point?
Sebastian's eyes. They're right there.
No,
little
I
pieces.
know, but that's what I'm saying. Like at what point does the
Did
liberty
you
of
have a
like
Sebastian toy as a kid?
yeah.
Yeah, probably. It's like those. It's like those. You ever see those where they take the kids' drawings and they turn them and use 3D to make them
Yeah.
look real? It would look like that.
I think it's scary. I just don't. I'm,
No. It would look like that if you made it like the Sebastian you
Mhm.
know.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see
Yeah,
what
it
you're
would
saying.
look
I
weird.
think I don't know. I don't know. I think it wouldn't look weird. I think it looks weird now. Like that crab is floating by her head in one scene. I'm like, run away, girl. It's gonna get you. I'm like, that's. I mean, that's.
I know
you
how
in
to
your
scare Drew
dreams?
now.
No, I mean, like, dude,
Drew, a crab.
shit in the water is scary. I'm serious. Like, I've been
is,
scuba
yeah.
diving.
Oh yeah,
The
Shit in the
underwater is
water's
a
super
scary place.
It's ominous.
I mean,
man.
like, I'm just throwing it out there.
All right.
I mean, am I the only one that?
Yeah, you're the only one.
Okay,
You're the only one.
Well, and to like touch
this
on
movie's
oh,
what?
sorry.
What? No,
Sorry.
go.
I was just gonna say to touch on going back just to the live action because they like Scully. I was gonna say Scully, but it's not that. It's Scuttle and Flounder. Like I think they're both kind of like creatures because I think it's in the Caribbean for this one. So they're trying to adapt it to like the animals that are
makes
there.
sense.
Where was it before? In like the Dutch?
Louisiana, I thought.
It was
New
like
Orleans or something.
Dutch,
Wasn't it?
yeah,
No.
like
Oh, it's Dutch?
Holland.
Yeah, it was a Dutch
kind of.
colony.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was kind of Dutch, yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that Flounder?
So
I see 'em.
this has gotten a lot of hate because of the main character and the way they changed it even more than the crab.
Lol, I have no idea why.
Wow, I don't think they changed
Why not?
Ariel more than the crab. The crab is scary.
Well, a lot
Ariel's
of
beautiful.
people are upset that it's not a white girl.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
mean,
care either.
I mean,
No,
I
I
couldn't-
just want to correct you. A lot of white people are upset that she's not a white girl.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, let's modify that one.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
white idiots are upset
I
because
don't think that.
they made it a black girl instead of a white girl. I could not care less, but you know what I have a problem with? Then get the hair. The hair's bugging me. Like it's
Why?
not the big
I don't know.
orange flowy hair.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you couldn't
okay.
do that. So just do regular hair. It doesn't it doesn't work for me, especially in the water, because when they're in the water and the hair is flowing, that's the part that bothers me. I couldn't care if she was purple. It would not matter to me. But it's sad though that this movie gets a lot of hate because of that.
Yeah, I actually think that the hair is more realistic, and in the water,
Mhm.
I think it looks better actually because of how defined it is. Because you can see each braid, each strand differently.
Mhm.
I think that it's probably more. Yeah, it's just more realistic to me. I really like that they've done that with her hair, and I feel like if they hadn't done that with her hair, I probably would have been like, that's a bit weird. Why would they do that?
You mean if it was more
Like if
if
she
it
had the
looked more
same
like,
texture as like my hair, that's like straw and dry,
It would be weird.
It would be horrible, and like it wouldn't suit her either. And because of her skin tone, I think
that's a
that
good
they're
point.
Are you
breaking.
thinking more like Amber Heard's hair in Aquaman?
No.
You know, like because she had the like
Yeah.
super red hair and it was like kind of flowing behind
I
her.
didn't like that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, it didn't look good. I didn't think
No.
either.
Yeah, well, I didn't think they don't give her red hair then. Just make it more natural. It just looks weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
I
bugs
think it's
me.
great because I
Yeah.
think it
The
is more
color of the hair
natural.
bugs me.
It's like
Mhm.
it's like a soft like strawberry blonde ginger, and I love that.
Yeah.
What's her hair color in real life? Is that her hair color?
It's like a dark brown.
Yeah,
Dark
I mean, I'm sure they,
or
I'm sure they
black.
reddened it. It does have a red
Yeah.
tint to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I think the only problem I have is like Javier Bardem is clearly not her father. Like, as far as like the way he speaks,
Did any-
looks.
did
and-
anybody-
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Have you
I'm
seen
like,
his
how
other
does that-
daughters in the movie?
No.
Did anybody?
No, I haven't. But I'm kind of like when I see them, I'm like, I don't know how.
Yeah.
That, how
Did
that
Disney make a
works. Are
comment on
mermaids
why
different?
they did this? It was for diversity, or like did they
No,
they
I
picked
mean,
her for her voice? 'Cause
I
her
think
voice
he
is
just gets busy. I think he
insane.
just gets busy. He's, it's.
Gets-
He gets busy.
I mean,
Hey,
look
the
at him.
ocean-
King
It's-
Trident's like.
He's
It's
got a lot
King
of choices.
Trident.
Look at fish; they're all
I'm the
different
king.
looking.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
man's a legend. He's oh my god.
Yeah, right.
Between
Javier
Prince
Bardem.
Eric and
Famous.
King Triton, like the
Yeah.
80s version was like, oh wow, like okay.
So true. Yeah. Just bring it back. I mean, like the fact that this is a remake, it looks like they're going to continue to do these remakes. Are you guys
Mhm.
cool with that? I mean, here's the thing. Do you think this is going to do well? My theory is if this is going to bomb, I don't think it's going to do very well.
I think it's going to get a lot of unnecessary. Unnecessary is not the right word. Unowed. What's the
Unwarranted.
word? Like, undeserved, unwarranted
Mhm.
criticism because of
agree.
the casting, and I think that's sad. And I think you got to give
Yeah.
the movie a merit by watching it without prejudging it based on the fact that it's not the like you, right? It's not the childhood
Yeah.
memory that you had. Like you don't like the crab. Some people don't. They think they fuck with Ariel too much.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Then that hurts them
Yeah.
at some point. Again, white people usually, but that
Yeah,
hurts
stupid
them
white
to a point where
Yeah.
they're going to prejudge that film, this film.
Well, I guess that goes back to my point.
And that's why you're doing that, because you don't like the crab.
No,
so you're saying it's going to bomb because
there's
the
a couple
crab
things I
doesn't
don't
look like the
I
crab
don't
for
like.
you.
It's weird that they talk and bubbles don't come out of their mouths, like, and they're fully like. There's I have like logistic problems.
Why
Like,
would it? It's not like
wait.
they don't breathe air down there.
no, but then why can they talk? But then talk also above water, like, and then use air? Like,
Because
I
they
don't-
are magical.
Like, I'm over. Like,
serpents.
if you're gonna make it real, like hyper real, like, I feel like you have to go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you bring up a really good point.
like in Aquaman, like, you know, he
No,
could, like,
he
he would make an
doesn't.
air bubble. They would make an air bubble and they would talk underwater, like using.
Because he's Aquaman. He's not a mermaid. What is wrong
No,
with
but
you
all the
people?
mermaids can't
Where
talk
did I come
underwater.
here?
Like, you know,
Have you ever tried to talk underwater?
It's weird.
or mermaid.
Do
Yeah,
bubbles
actually,
come out?
Yes.
Oh.
yeah, when you speak
Because
air.
we're exhaling air. They're not.
No, I know, but they
Yeah.
don't have like gills. Like, here's my
Can you
thing.
hear people underwater?
Like muffled.
Well, good thing they didn't do that.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Strange, but
Here's the
they
thing.
don't
Like,
exist.
I just don't know. Like, I start to go down the logic
But it
of.
is a movie about mermaids.
No, that's my thing. But
Yeah.
then, like, why do you have a realistic crab? See where I'm coming from? You see where
You
my
can
dance is?
stretch the breathing underwater, but
Dan.
the crab thing it's where I draw the
Yeah.
line.
It really.
Okay.
I don't know. I just wonder if is there a live action remake that, like, from Disney where, like, I trust Disney to do this because they nailed it in X. Do you guys have like one out there? That
Cinderella. I thought they
Okay.
did Cinderella really well.
For me, I mean, I like Tron Legacy because, you know, from the first Tron, I feel like that's kind of like in the remake category, and that's like way ahead.
Yeah,
Or it
that
might have
was-
been the first
okay,
one
that
that they
was good.
did. You know, but I
Yeah.
I love the color, and watching the first one and watching the second one, like, it was just so drastically different and
Yeah.
improved, and like story wise,
Yeah, it
it was
was.
just very interesting, and like that made me
Yeah.
And then
want to watch it again.
Not Cinderella, but the Sleeping Beauty with Angelina Jolie. That was
Maleficent?
well done.
Maleficent.
Maleficent was well done, and I like that angle that they take for the live action, where they give the origin story of the villain. I like that.
Mhm.
Pagan, do you
I
have
don't think
yeah,
I've ever seen a live action remake that I'm like, oh wow, I love that more
Right.
than the original, or that I'm
Yeah.
like super pumped for that. Because usually when they're like, hey, live action remake, I'm like, not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Well, would you count the
It's just
Snow White
nothing-
ones that
it's not- I'm
Boz
not the
did?
target
Would you
audience
count-
there.
Count that Snow White one? Was it Boz that did that one?
Boz Lerman?
Yeah, didn't he
No.
do
They've got a
Snow
Snow
White
White
one?
in the works right now.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
having a
don't-
look
I don't
at
think
like
they've
the
made a
others.
Snow
that they
White.
did.
But there were two Snow
Tim
White.
Burton did Dumbo. A lot of
There was
which-
one with
that didn't do well.
Tramp, Maleficent.
Lily
Um,
Collins.
Yeah, what's that one? The one with
That's
Lily
Mirror
Collins.
Mirror. It's
Who-
got
who is that
Julia
director?
Roberts. Oh.
That is a director I love.
Like Rotten Tomatoes, like the most highly rated remakes or live action remakes
haven't
are The
seen it.
Jungle Book from 2016, directed by Jon Favreau. Peach Dragon, also in 2016. David
I saw the
Lowery.
Jungle Book one.
Oh, Tarsem Singh. Sorry, I love him.
Oh yeah, Tarsem Singh's
Yeah,
awesome.
I love
Cinderella's high up there.
Yeah, I like that.
The other jungle, they've remade the Jungle Book. Like
Cruella was good.
Cruella
Cruella
was
was
good,
good.
but it's hard to call that a
A remake. It's
because
more in
it's
the
an
line of,
origin story. It's more
of
like
It's an adaptation.
yeah, Mulan was. Oh god, that was so bad. I just Beauty and the Beast.
It was
right?
there.
It was okay.
It's okay, right? I mean, that's my point. It's like you continue to
Lady and
like.
the
It's like you're
Tramp, yeah.
not making it better by making
But
it a
is that
live
because
action.
the story? I think the ones that we like that are better because they're adaptations. We so know that story so well, you cannot surprise us with anything.
Yeah.
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 Like where
I
the
think this is
Maleficent
like
came
this
from
is
a different
genuinely the
angle.
only live action remake that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see that. Because I
So-
think they've
which one?
added
This one?
The Little Mermaid. Because I think they've
Yeah.
added enough change for me to be like, amazing. It's like a new
Okay.
story.
Yeah.
I'm happy to go see it.
Yeah.
And her voice. Like, her voice is competing with, like, Jodie Benson. Like, I've listened to Jodie Benson, like, all my life, and then I hear this, and I'm like, shit, I kind of
Yeah.
like this a little bit more. And then I'm
She's
like, sorry,
amazing.
Jodie. Like,
And here's the deal: if they nail the music, then I mean they're 90% there, right? I mean, because
Agree.
the Little Mermaid has probably one of the best
Yeah, I agree.
soundtracks out of any of the movies. So like you're gonna go just to sing along, right?
and the director's made quite a good few movies. Like, he did one other Disney remake that was meh, but like all of his other movies, like Chicago and Into the Woods,
Did
and
not know he did that. Big fan.
he did
Yeah, Into the
Annie.
Woods.
Like, so he's directed like a bunch of like Memoirs of a Geisha. Like, he's done a
That was
lot of
good.
good
Yeah.
movies. Like, so it'll be
Alright.
interesting to see.
we got one last question, real quick. Round table
Mm-hmm.
box office prediction. Do you think this is a success or flop, PJ?
It's not going to get what it deserves. It's going to flop.
Flop. Okay, Steph.
Success.
Pagan.
Same success.
I think it's gonna flop. So 2 flops, 2
Interesting.
successes. Yeah, I just I don't see these live action.
We should play this a
think they're gonna
game. We
keep-
should see who's right, and at the end of the season, we'll get
Yes.
a prize.
Trailer
Prize.
talk follow
You
up.
get a prize. You get booted off the show.
Hey,
No, I don't
there you
know.
go.
Hey! And we are gonna take.
I'm surprised I'm not booted off yet. to be honest with you.
Trust me, we tried. You just keep showing up. We're gonna take a quick break for our sponsor, and we'll be right back.
We have a sponsor.
We just
And we're back.
Wow. I
was like,
really loved that product. It was
awesome.
great.
you have no idea how
Yeah.
much panic was in my eyes right now.
Yeah, you're like.
I was like, shit.
You're
I
like
don't have
looking at the
anything lined up
notes.
for a sponsor. I didn't get the fucking email.
No,
Would you not copy me on
We
this?
do. We have podcasts as
Okay,
mid-roll ads.
sorry,
so
apologies.
We
You're
have
just
to have,
thinking
we have to
ahead.
have a spot
Somebody's
for
on the
mid-roll.
ball.
Yeah,
Somebody's
That's
on the ball.
okay.
Somebody's got to take care.
Just casually.
But during
give
that
Pagan
break,
hard
that
times.
was a good lunch we had.
I love how I said this was a good product. I have no idea what was before this.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It wasn't a
Only
ball.
endorse the product that
brought
is
to you
Yeah.
by Firestone.
You don't know what you just endorsed, Stephanie.
No, I did not.
Yes.
You'll
All
regret
right.
that later. Our second trailer, actually, Stephanie brought this to me and our attention. No Hard Feelings.
All right.
Have you guys heard of this?
I
I
have.
have.
Yeah. This kind of went
I have
viral a little
not.
bit. Jennifer J. Law's return.
Yeah.
She's
Jennifer
hot.
Lawrence.
I love her.
She's awesome. From Kentucky.
Took some time away.
She did.
Kind of felt she was a little overexposed. Sat
May-
back a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah. She probably might.
Yeah,
I
she
think
sort
was a little-
of kind
She
of
had a
took a
baby,
break, got married,
know?
She had a baby?
Yeah.
Did she really?
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
She took a break because she was pregnant and she had a baby.
Oh, well,
See,
that
she
tracks.
has a kid. She makes movies. What's your excuse?
I don't have one. And she's still in
Wow.
good shape. Clearly, I need to
Between you and the
reevaluate.
dog, you have
Ouch.
no time in your life.
Dude, yeah.
Like, where are you? I'm at the vet. Where are you? I'm at the doctor's.
Yeah.
For who this time? Well, this one's for me. I've got this drip.
Yeah. Hey, don't talk about that. Listen,
Wow.
what I talk about you in the locker room stays between us.
Sorry. Sorry.
What goes on in the sauna?
Right. No Hard Feelings. Basically, if you don't know, well, you probably don't know much about this movie because it hasn't been out for 40 years, PJ. But on the brink of losing her childhood home, Maddie, Jennifer Lawrence, discovers an intriguing job listing. Wealthy helicopter parents looking for someone to date their introverted 19-year-old son, Percy, before he leaves for college. To her surprise, Maddie soon discovers the awkward Percy is no sure thing. Starring Jennifer Lawrence, Andrew Barth Feldman, Matthew Broderick. Yeah, there we go.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's directed by Gene Stupinski.
Yeah, start by not calling him Percy.
This is the Ferris Bueller spinoff. This is
Oh, is
Ferris
it?
is the father. No, I'm just
Yeah, oh
kidding.
yeah, yeah.
No,
I was like,
Can
is it?
That would
you
be funny.
imagine?
That would be good.
That's funny.
All right,
Nice
so,
one, Steph. Nice one.
Throw this one up there. I love Jennifer Lawrence. I wish she
She's
was my
great.
friend.
Aw, yeah, same. I think she's great. All right,
Yeah.
okay, let's start off here. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Oh wait.
Mm.
Sorry. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Hi. Mind if I touch your wiener?
What?
You don't?
Gary,
I love this scene.
seizure.
they're taking my car.
You went radio silent on me.
Is that what this is about? Just last night, I thought, I missed that fucker.
Is that true?
Buongiorno. That's my cousin. I swear to God, he's my cousin. He's my second
My
cousin.
second cousin.
Seriously wrong.
That was a good time.
Driver, and I don't have a car. I'm gonna lose my house.
Okay.
Look
I
at
love
this.
her.
We need a car, date our son this summer, and bring him out of his shell before college. In exchange, we'll give you a Buick Regal. Date is in quotes. That'd be a
Ooh.
joke, right?
Now, have you seen these helicopter parents? I'm surprised they're not gonna fuck them themselves.
Is he?
She's just been so worried about her
Oh my
son.
God.
We want you to get to know him.
The hair.
Just date him.
But also date him. Date him hard.
I'll date his brains out.
Date him hard?
Hi. Mind if I touch your
Oh
wiener?
boy.
What?
Your dog. How about I give you a ride home?
This isn't the way to my house.
It's a shortcut.
Why? Grow up.
Okay.
Been working out.
We're going out tonight. He'll have a Long Island iced tea.
Am I allowed to be here?
You can't be scared of everything.
This is the worst iced tea I've ever
Oh.
So far, this kid is unfuckable.
He's probably just nervous. Why don't you loosen him up?
We can go skinny dipping.
What about sharks?
Men here!
Jellyfish?
Not the season!
It's really the lack of lifeguards.
Let's get the fuck in here right now!
The best part of getting older.
Oh, what is this?
People think.
Come on, you're getting out of here. You don't belong here. Let's
Touch me!
Get away from her!
stay.
But you push her in the throat.
What
The guttural,
heck was
the
that?
guttural sound she uses.
Oh my god! Have you seen the billboards on Highway 5?
No.
DateMySon.com.
Oh yes,
Oh, is
yes.
that for this
They've
movie?
taken
Yeah,
the
they-
crazy.
Is that
Put
this
it on the
movie?
billboards. Yeah, that's for this movie.
Date
Oh,
my son. I wonder
dude.
if that's a real website. I'm gonna look it up.
That's
Yeah, they have
oh,
like
I'm
an
sure it
email
is.
that you can send to. It's a
DateMySon.com.
Gmail.
So do you know that they're calling this recession comedy?
What? What the?
So there's
does that
always
mean?
so
Comedy?
basically that we only put this kind of humor out when we are in or entering a recession. So Bridesmaids, Step Brothers, all that
Okay.
stuff came in the last recession, and we haven't had one of these
Interesting.
crude sexual comedies
feel like-
since the last recession.
Really?
I don't know.
I feel like we
How
get
do
a
you feel
crude
about
comedy
that?
every 1 year.
Yeah,
Every
look,
year.
I didn't
we-
know this about Bridesmaids.
There was a ton of this on Twitter about.
Oh,
We
interesting.
got a recession now. We got some
Interesting.
recession comedy.
All right. Oh,
I had never
Huh.
heard that term before.
I mean, either recession comedy.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Everything's a recession comedy.
New one for me.
Well, I mean, what'd you guys think? I mean,
Oh, I will. This is fun. I will watch this. Yeah.
Mhm.
Even with my kids, I don't care. I'll watch this. Yeah,
It looks like a very quotable
Well, my
movie.
kids
You have
tell
old-
the
your kids
teacher
are older.
what
You're-
movies they watch.
yeah,
The teacher's like, really?
totally. Yeah,
Oh
Um,
man,
that's funny. Steph Pagan. I mean,
genius. It's quotable. It's like, I mean, just the timing in that trailer too. Like that was a really good fucking trailer. It always throws me off watching it because it starts off with her line like, "Can I pet your wiener?" or whatever she says, and then it's like, "What?" You're like, "Oh, okay, like
not,
that makes
you're not.
sense."
She reminds me of Marisa when she tries to be sexy. She's so kind of awkward and clumsy. About it.
yeah.
But do you think they give away all the good jokes?
I hope
hate
not.
when they do
I
that.
hope not. I mean, because the trailer's full of jokes. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty.
I don't know.
joke-based.
I watched a red band version, and there was definitely like a lot more
There's more.
in it. So I think that there's
we didn't
definitely
watch the
going to
red
be a
band
lot.
No, that was the
version?
red band
That
version.
was the red band
Yeah,
version.
because she says
Oh.
like fuck like a shit ton of.
Oh,
She
yeah,
does.
so
Oh,
maybe-
I might have
Yeah.
watched a different red band. I don't know because there's. Oh, that's the Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I love comedy like this. I miss this. It's this kind of comedy, and
Yeah.
it a lot of this comedy can't be done anymore. You know, especially from a male POV. So through a female POV, I think you can do this sort of humor. Like you mentioned it before, this idea of grooming, right? Like
Yeah, it's,
like
we're
you
gonna
have
get to
you
that.
have
Yeah.
an adult grooming a child for sex.
You're right.
If she was a guy and he was a girl, this would not be a funny movie. This would be a horror movie.
Well, I mean, but it's still. I mean, grooming. However you want to shake it is still grooming, right? I mean, is that
Yeah.
is
Come
that
on,
an
he's
issue?
he's a
when you-
19-year-old boy.
It's
Yeah.
still weird.
It's
It's a
still
little.
like.
It's a little weird.
All right,
You know.
so you're
really-
you're a dad.
Yeah.
Would you hire someone to come and hopefully date and hopefully sleep with your
God, I'm
daughter?
going to get so much fucking hate after this.
I know. I
If
mean,
I
that's
had
what
a
that's what this
19-year-old
is. That's what's
son that
happening
was
right now in this
extremely
movie.
awkward and not very social and was getting made fun of and full of pimples.
Do
or,
I
you
end
know,
the stream?
yeah,
Should I just
I
cut it?
would, I would encourage
God.
him to go out and do more, and I would encourage him to be in environments that gave him the opportunity to develop a relationship with either sex, but I wouldn't
Okay.
pay for it.
Okay. You would just encourage them.
I would highly encourage
But you wouldn't
it.
hire somebody off Craigslist to come and perhaps date
No.
them hard.
I'm
look at the
walking
parents.
myself.
don't get me wrong.
I'm walking
Don't get me wrong.
myself through this
It's
scenario.
fucking funny. I want to watch this movie, but it's
You could not
it's
do it
super
the other
weird.
way.
You could not.
do
This is
male
not.
or female.
Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, what do you guys?
am not gonna watch this movie. I didn't like some of the jokes are funny and they're like in a shocking kind of way, but I don't know how this got off of the pitching floor. I don't know how. This is weird. If this came out in the age of Superbad, I'd be kind of
Maybe.
like, okay, this probably would have hit harder. Now with like the age of consent, with how everything is online, where it's like, don't push yourself. What if he's asexual? Blah blah blah. Like, there's so much now in the audience that I feel like in 2023 this won't
No, I
This
disagree
is
because
gonna
the
flop.
males, that type of kid is the last group, or middle-aged men. That's the last group you're allowed to make fun of. And when you do comedy, somebody has to be made fun of. Think of the 40-year-old version, right? They made fun of this 40-year-old guy because he's a virgin.
But he was 40. And he was fucking cool, by the way. Don't know if any of you's watched that movie recently, but he had like super cool collectibles and shit. That guy was a fucking cool guy.
I don't know if cool. That's before we all realized how cool that was.
Yeah.
I think this movie is going to be a huge hit.
Interesting.
I think this movie is going to be big.
Stephanie, you have any thoughts?
I think it's definitely circling, like kind of like what Pagan's saying. Like it's circling around like a very odd, like boundary that like do we cross? I feel like story-wise, this movie is going to lean away from like her actually dating him.
I actually agree.
They'll
I think
never
never
do it.
Yeah.
He'll do it with somebody else, though. In the movie, he'll do it with somebody else, but he'll never do it with her.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rom-com. It's gonna hit the beats.
Yeah,
right.
I think if anything, it'll probably end kind of like the way Big ended. Like seeing each other off. Like friends. Nothing really going on. His parents are weird. His parents are probably like sex yoga enthusiasts who like do it like. And like they're doing weird yoga positions in the lawn, and the kid just walks by and he's like, what the fuck? Like the parents are very weird. So it's like, okay. And they're not even giving away a nice car. Like it's like an old like 2004 car, but it's a car and that's what she needs. Like so
which does say a little bit about her self-worth.
Right. Totally. Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Here's the crank for your car.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah, and I'm with you guys.
Well, now you've ruined the movie for me. Now you're making me look at it a whole other fucking way. I'm gonna feel it.
I'm with
now,
you, PJ.
There's one now I can't watch with my girls. I'm like, don't do that.
Listen, I think
ask for a better car.
I think movies are an art, and I think art's there, and comedy is there to push the boundaries, so we can talk about these things. So the fact that this is comedy and it's not meant to be like a documentary or some shit, like I'm okay with that. Like they can do this, they can make fun of it and do it in a funny way and be topical about it.
But
I think that's fine. It's sort of like when you can't make fun of
much
satire.
Anymore. Comedy's hard to do nowadays. Comedy movies is very hard to do.
It's very hard to make money on. And that's my second point. I mean, this says only in theaters. Is Jennifer Lawrence rom-com, art house rom-com here enough to drive you to go to a movie to watch this? Where, I mean, or are movies now just for the Top Guns and the Avatars?
That's a good point. It's like, why do you go to a movie anymore? I mean, I've still only ever saw one movie, and I went and saw Bob's Burgers since COVID. I mean, why? Don't ask me.
Yeah, odd choice.
Yeah.
I mean, same. I saw Dune, or not Dune. Old.
I think it's cringe to like sit through a movie where someone is trying to sleep with somebody else. Like even with a lot of other movies, I'm just kind of like, this is really weird. It's really awkward. Whereas like, for example, like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, for example, is pretty good because it's like they're both trying to do the total opposite, and I think that's like a fun spin on this. I just don't know. I just wouldn't. I don't think I would enjoy this movie, even for the cracks and the jokes and stuff like that. Like the slapstick is funny. I always love Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's great, and I think that she's really good at that kind of comedy. But the only thing I would say is like maybe once it comes out, they might subvert expectations, like Stephanie's saying, and maybe they'll take a different twist or a different edge on this, and that would be kind of cool. But other than that, I'm not ready to be like downloading this on the first day or streaming this or sorry, I'm going to cinema to see that. So.
Yeah, well, you're not friends with her, so that's why.
True. If I was her Bezzy mate, I still would have been like, "What do you think?" And she'd be like, "Don't go see it." I'm like, "Okay, we'll do."
I watched Twins the other day. That Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito.
Oh man!
Oh, great film.
But that movie could not.
It doesn't age well.
It does not age well. No.
Well, it's like Big. I was watching that the other day, and I was like, like it's
very weird.
It crosses a very weird line, and you're like, what did I just watch? And how is this woman like she just committed a crime, like, and she's just kind of like, okay,
I mean,
bye,
magic.
go home.
Don't watch Porky's or Meatballs or any of those.
That all still holds up.
That does not. Caddyshack.
Caddyshack still holds up. All holds up because it's made in a time, and it's comedy, guys. Like it's still like you can't subject the same rules to like a drama.
But people do. People do.
Well, and that's my point.
Like Manhattan.
And you don't even know you're doing it with comedy. I just think it's funny, but it falls flat.
Comedy, like it's like Mel Brooks, right? I mean, it's like sure, some jokes and Spaceballs or some of his early Mel Brooks feel a little like, is that racist? But you still have to remember it's comedy. Like it's still you're because Dave Chappelle can make fun of white people just like Larry the Cable Guy can make fun of rednecks. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, and we can all just get over it.
Have you watched the new History of the World Part 2?
I haven't.
Not yet.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
Oh man,
that's a shame.
Funny.
I didn't find it funny. I was just like, yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I mean, so I guess my last question on this movie: in theaters, are you going to go see it, or
I won't? I don't. That's a bad question for me to ask because I'm not going to go to the movie theater. I'll probably just watch it at home, on my giant television. Yeah. Right. Because it's as big as some of the theaters nowadays. Like, you ever go to those little theaters and you get this ticket and you go, "Oh, you're theater 27, sir," and you walk all the way back and you sit down and there's like
nobody there.
Like 22 seats and the screen is no bigger than your television.
No,
you never.
What theater do you go to? You should go to the Spectrum.
I need a big screen.
He's upstairs looking through the window.
Yeah, I'm looking through.
Mate,
I could have watched this on Pornhub. I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, Pagan stuff at theater. Yes, no, maybe. Pagan's made it clear.
Not even going.
You're not seeing this, and you're
I'm
definitely
not
not
going
going
to see it, and I don't think it's going to do well.
Okay.
In my opinion.
She's going to watch it nonstop online.
I'm probably
going to go to the cinema when I can download it for free. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, well, we're having a viewing party on CouchSoup, and you're not invited.
No, fuck you. I'm on a different continent. Don't give a fuck. Wouldn't even go if I was invited. Jerk.
Yeah,
jerk.
Oh,
probably not. I would probably.
This ended
not
up really
to answer your
hostile.
question.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
it
okay.
did.
What
Shots
comedy
fired.
does to you.
All right. Well, I think you know what I'm actually I don't know if I'll go see in the theater, but I'm actually kind of stoked to see this.
Let me know.
Honestly,
I would be genuinely interested to hear what you think about the film after you see it.
I would like a good comedy.
Well, I like rom-coms, and I'm excited to see a rom-com, and I think this look. I mean, this made. Oh yeah, 100%. This is a rom-com. I mean, it's even.
Oh, it is.
In the log line.
I put this more in the world of Step Brothers and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Step Brothers is funny.
No, I mean this is clearly set up for her for him. She's trying to make him like her, but she ends up falling for him anyway. But then
you think she's gonna fall for him?
Right, even though he's this awkward kid that she would never like. She says literally in the trailer, he's unfuckable.
Jesus, if they do,
right? You know what I'm saying? So it's setting up.
Hook up, that's going to be awkward.
No, but I think to your point, I don't think it will. I think he'll
Yeah,
to your point. I think it'll subvert it. But whatever. I think it'll be a comedy. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun. I mean, just based on the jokes that I laughed out loud. It's like in a trailer to make me laugh out loud like that. Like when she gets throat punched and she makes that. I lost my shit. I gotta
watch that.
The pepper spray.
I'd watch that. Yeah, the pepper spray.
The pepper spray.
I mean,
good.
Yeah, you just see it all coming. Yet it's really funny. Like there's.
Hey, you just said you weren't going to watch it. Don't say that it's good.
I said the jokes were funny. I just don't think I would watch it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
God.
Well, we have 5 minutes. We're gonna just do a quick. Do you guys have anything on our last segment? Anything you want to recommend that you've been watching right now to our lovely fans out there? Yeah, go PJ.
I have been watching Daisy Jones and the Six.
Oh, good. That's not what I was watching.
Is that different than
Freaking good.
Davy's Locker and the Bottom of the Sea?
It's not funny. See, you're not even good at humor.
I know.
Yeah. It's really good. It's kind of a loosely based on Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks as they came into Fleetwood Mac, and a lot of drugs, a lot of conflict. It's really good. It's so
based on
good.
a book.
It's based on a book. It's really interesting to watch. It's worth it, in my opinion.
Nice.
Cool.
You guys
Pagan, what about you?
I was gonna say that I would like Ted Lasso's coming out.
Ooh,
Ted Lasso's
Yes.
coming back.
I'm
very
finally
much
caught
looking
up.
forward to that season. So we're gonna be starting to like recap or just a recap.
When is
of
that?
last
The 23rd or the 17th? It's soon, right?
I think it's like
soon.
this.
This at the end of
This
this
week.
End of
this
month.
week?
Okay.
Maybe it is actually, yeah, because I think
Yeah.
The Last
think
of
it's
Us
this
just
week.
ended, so I think that was like timed really well because we were like, cool, we need to cancel one subscription and start another one. Yeah, but The Last of Us was what I was watching, and then of course Ted Lasso's coming back, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Stephanie, you got anything?
I finally finished The Walking Dead.
Oh shit!
Wow.
What, 78 seasons? How many seasons? of
Yeah,
that show was
Jesus.
it?
Yeah.
We need to do some more work, girl.
Oh man.
Yeah,
The
God,
hell?
don't say anything.
11 years later.
Yes.
Did it end well for you? Did you feel satisfied in the end?
It did. I really liked the way. I mean, The Walking Dead was a great show to give you favorite characters and then rip them away from you like viciously. And like I bawled because where I left off, I was like, oh, this wasn't a good spot to leave. And I was like, oh crap. Like I left off in like season 8 or something like that. So like all this major stuff happened, and I was like, oh boy. So like it lived up to it.
Have you ever watched it?
No, we quit like after like most people left when like Glenn died and all that stuff.
Yeah,
it was funny. I was watching a promo at like from Comic-Con or something, and it was like a promo for like the final season. They had like 3 final seasons. I don't know what's going on there. But I was like, I was watching with my wife, and I was like, I don't even know any of these people in the show anymore. Like it was like Daryl, and that was it. Like I was like, I don't know who that guy is. Is that Maggie? I don't even know. I thought she died. I was like, what's going on here? So it was kind of like
it got a little Hunger Gamesy. That's also something I've been watching again.
I rewatched
it's leaving
that too.
Netflix. So I love that movie series
Hunger Games was
so
good.
much.
You have to watch them in order though.
The second one's the only one that's
the third and fourth that got into like a war movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you like Finnick's in Daisy Jones in the 6. Yeah.
I love him.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the lead guy.
Hey, I'm surprised he's not more and more stuff. I thought he's a pretty good actor. He seemed like a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he's good in this too.
I'm watching on Hulu Rain Johnson's TV show Poker Face.
Yeah,
is it good?
It's
I
awesome.
wanted to watch that.
Guys, it's like a show that it's just to give you a quick what it is. It's like this girl she has kind of like a superpower in a way where she can just tell if you're lying. So she like if you could say to me, I could ask you a question, and if you lie to me like on that question, she'd just say bullshit. Like she knows you're lying, and so it sets up each episode as sort of like a serial murder mystery show. Like a murder happens, and then she has to she comes in most times in the episode. It's like 20 minutes into the episode. She shows up. Like it does this incredible setup on the crime, and it makes you believe that they actually got away with it. And then she comes in and finds a way to kind of like just through her questioning but it's just so smartly done. I don't even know how to describe this show to you guys, like to tell you how well this show is made and how smartly it's written.
It's written very smartly.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you're like, the
pieces are put together well.
Yeah, it's like thought through so well. Like you can't poke a hole in anything. No. Like it's so it's incredible.
Do you want that superpower for Miles?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I think I already have it.
Here's what you
just to be honest, he's only 2, so I can kind of call bullshit.
Him, if you lie to Daddy, I can see a blue dot goes on your head when you lie to me. Are you lying to me?
Genius.
And you watch how many times they go to cover their forehead.
That's
and if
genius.
they cover their forehead, they're lying to you.
I don't have any kids, but
if
I'm
you're
writing
lying,
this
I
down.
can see a blue dot on your head. Are you lying to me? No.
Oh my god. Amazing.
It still works on me.
Yeah.
I saw Marisa the other day go, what?
That's awesome. Oh
man.
You got to use that.
That's
you got to use
good.
that. And you'll have the superpower for Poker Face.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like I will. Yeah. I'm going to go around and solve crimes. See how long that goes for on adults. Well, that's it for today, folks. Thanks, everybody. Trailer Talks Back. We'll be back next Tuesday for another episode where we talk more about trailers and react and discuss them. Also, this week, Crack's back, Pagan. Yeah, we're
that's right.
That's
right.
On Twitch.
Cracked
today,
is live tomorrow. For Wednesday, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. at GMT, which is now not 11:30 p.m. No, 30 a.m. PST. Did you go forward? You went forward.
Yeah, spring ahead.
So now it's
back.
12:30 p.m. PST
Gotcha.
on Twitch, and then we're back for a regular 3 p.m. live chat premiere. Sorry, on Thursday.
Right here, where you're watching us.
Which one's Pagan?
Me. Excuse me. Sorry.
You two are starting to look alike.
Excuse me.
We are. I need
You're starting to look alike.
Besties do look alike. Don't
we
you
do,
know?
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Yeah, and then Screen Smash is our weekly gaming podcast with Dan and his crew on Mondays, and that they do the live stream on Twitch on Mondays, and then as the episode premieres, I believe at noon or 3, I forget, on Friday. So we got a lot going on, and then weekly articles on CouchSoup.com. Come over, check that out. Our Last of Us merch giveaway ends I think this weekend.
I gotta send that stuff out.
So if you're not a member, go sign up for membership. It's free, or if you want to support the channel, you can be a member and support the channel. Go to our community circle and you'll see the merch giveaway there and the topics, and get a chance to win some really cool Last of Us that only certain influencers were given. We were lucky enough to get a hold of some of that stuff, so we're giving a lot of that away. So if you want some really cool Last of Us stuff,
it's really good stuff.
Go check it out.
There's also the Rest of Us podcast, which is
yes.
about The Last of Us, and there's a few more episodes still left for that.
Yep. Yeah, we got a special interview. I think that's recording tomorrow. That should come out later in the week as well for the
I'm so excited.
I might know who that is.
Yeah, we got some good stuff coming, guys. So stay tuned. If you want to stay up to date, follow us on social media and or wherever, or check the website or sign up for our newsletter that comes out every Friday, and you'll get all the updates. So that's that. You guys have anything else you want to add?
I love you.
I love you too.
Peace and love and
happiness. And
Bye,
happiness in the universe.
And a throat punch.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys
Bye-bye.
next week.